Alright, by the way, people
This is
who are
Lawrence's first
watching,
YouTube video.
we are drunk as shit. This is not my first Pornhub video.
I'm not drunk
This
as
is my
shit.
first YouTube video though.
This guy, this...
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, A Gut Feeling. My name is Kat. If you've never been here before, this channel is all about spreading gastroparesis awareness. And in my most recent video, I wanted to talk about dating while chronically sick. And I did that with my boyfriend Gary and one of my best friends, Lawrence. I absolutely loved them, but I have to admit it was a pretty messy video, and I myself, I can't put all the blame on them. I definitely was probably one of the worst that night. Very drunk, just very all over the place, and we really didn't get to discuss a lot of what I actually wanted to cover in this video. Dating is exceptionally difficult. Now add in someone who is really sick, someone who has to battle with fatigue on a daily basis, not just physical fatigue, but mental fatigue, malnutrition, vomiting multiple times a day, every single day, bloating, not being able to eat, or just in general, having something that makes it, that deems you not normal. Dating while being completely healthy. I don't know if there's anybody that's 100% healthy physically or mentally out there in today's world. If you are, congratulations. Dating is awkward and messy, and it's just not fun. Especially once you've reached my age, and I'm 27 if you didn't know. A lot of people like to assume that I'm only like 17 or 18. The other day I was told I looked like I was 12. And if dating while being healthy is hard, just imagine dating when you're chronically sick. Feeling like you're never going to be able to keep up with your significant other. Feeling guilty because that significant other now has to take care of you. Feeling guilty because you're no longer independent or as independent as you'd like to be. Or feeling guilty because you feel like you're ruining their plans or you're ruining your plans with them. There's a lot of guilt that comes with it. You know, this even goes into the topic of sex. How do you have intimate relations when you literally feel like you're going to throw up on yourself in the midst of it? How do you feel sexy when your stomach is out to here and you feel like a whale? These are just some of the topics that we struggle with and deal with when dating. You know, how do you trust someone? How do you become so vulnerable with somebody just for them to turn around and say that they can't handle it? They can't handle your reality or what you're struggling with. I've had people admit that to me before. And you know what? That's fine, but don't pretend like you can handle it and then all of a sudden turn around and it's suddenly too much for you. Because for me, I'm speaking on myself, I am upfront with my illness. On my OkCupid profile, for example, I did put a picture of myself with my feeding tube, and I said in my profile, I don't want to waste anyone's time and I don't want anyone wasting my time. It's not rude, but if you can't handle someone that has a chronic stomach disorder and you're not ready to learn about it or try to understand it, then I'm not the girl for you. And then that's fine. It is really hard to have a positive outlook on this, and believe me, it's taken me a little while to get here. But my other motto is that if you are upfront with someone about your illness and they reciprocate it in a negative way or they can't handle it, it's just weeding out the people that are gonna waste your time. That's why I say get it out there in the front and in the open. And of course, other little things will come along. Like if you watched the prior video, which was a mess, we did talk about a little accident I had, which I won't mention here. I had an accident, really bad accident, and Gary, my boyfriend, handled it the best way that you probably could, honestly. besides cleaning it up himself and cleaning me up and doing all that. And I did not want him to do that. But there are some people who do need that, and that's okay. It's okay if you need a significant other to do that for you. Because if you could and you would do the same exact thing for them. I have had really nice guys that thought that they were ready to handle me and my situation, but unfortunately on my end they weren't. They had great intentions and they probably would have treated me amazingly, but my mental state along with my illness made it really hard for me to open up and be vulnerable to people. And it's because I have been vulnerable to people and I have opened up and I've gotten very bad responses. I've gotten no responses, which is almost just as bad as you not saying, that's almost as bad as you saying something mean, because it takes energy. It takes mental energy to explain my illness and to explain the things that I go through, and then for you not to say anything back and leave me on read, it's demoralizing. You know, I've had dates tell me that I was faking my illness. I've had dates say,
"You don't have to fake it to get out of it.
You can't really be that sick."
Or I even went out on a date with this guy who I had told I had a stomach disorder and asked where I wanted to eat. We were discussing it, trying to explain to him what my issue was and what my dietary restrictions are. And he comes to me and says,
"Are you only dating me for food? Or do you actually want to go on a date with me because you are only talking about the food and it's all about you and what you want to eat?"
That made me feel terrible because I thought I was being proactive. I was like, you know, I'll let him know what I can and can't eat, and that way it'll make it easier for him to decide where we should go.
No, not at all.
He was not having it. One of the most hurtful experiences that I can remember was he was the first guy I actually broke down my walls for and really liked after my ex. It had been about a good 2 years after the breakup with my ex, and it was really hard for me. But you know, this guy, he really opened me up. We had worked with each other before, so I knew him. We had gone on a date previously, and at that time I was still kind of wishy-washy, but now we had been talking a while over text, over Facebook, and he was very charismatic, very persuasive. He was a good talker. He really broke my walls down. He said some of the sweetest things since I had had my feeding tube. I'd never heard someone tell me that I was beautiful with my feeding tube, that it didn't matter that I had it, that he still found me gorgeous, found me, you know, it didn't matter if I was sick to him. And I had never heard anyone say that to me, and it meant so much. We had been talking about 2 months, and he had been making these
promises and these plans.
Morning to night we were talking. A little kinky too. I started to get a little annoyed because I was like, okay, it's going on 2 months and we haven't seen each other. You keep making up like we keep missing each other for whatever reason. And one night,
Small world.
I was talking to a mutual friend of ours, and she was surprised that I was talking to him because the last thing she had known was he was still seeing this girl. So we went on that girl's Facebook instead of his or anything. And yeah, her profile pictures of them together. Her relationship status was of them together. So I took a screenshot, I sent it to him, and I was so blown. I was so hurt. He said that,
"I'm in love with her. We're just going through a rough patch. She means everything to me. I don't want to lose her. Please don't tell her anything. Please don't be vengeful."
And I closed myself off again for a while. I was focusing on loving myself and my tube and just getting healthy. That's all I was focusing on, and it felt good. It felt good to be single. I could do basically whatever I wanted. I didn't have to answer to anyone. That's another thing. I felt so obligated to make sure I was texting someone back when it was in a reasonable amount of time. I felt obligated to text people back in there a reasonable amount of time, or call people back when they needed to, or just be present and be happy and just be something that I was not, just to please other people. And that's so exhausting mentally and physically, and people with chronic illnesses just can't do that. You want to find someone that is compassionate and understanding, and I know a lot of us don't get that. Majority of the time, we're not gonna get that. But I don't want anyone to give up hope. You know, there were times that I technically, in my head, I was like, well, I'm giving up. I'm not, you know, I'm giving up. But I wasn't really giving up on hope, because if somebody asked me out or if somebody showed interest, I would talk to them. I would answer them. So that's not really giving up hope. And then eventually one day I finally felt good enough to make an OkCupid profile. And I actually wrote up the profile before I even made it, you know, fixed it all up. I think I rewrote it 8 times, found the pictures that I wanted to use, and you know, I was like, even if I don't get a lot of matches, it's okay. I'm being real. I'm trying to find something real, and if it's quality over quantity. And unfortunately, there's not a lot of quality, so there's a lot of trash in the ocean with those fish. And I know it sucks that you have to weed out the trash and those toxic people, but I don't want you to give up hope, because there are those yummy little salmons out there for you. You know, I also wanted to say, I hope we didn't offend anybody in the last video. We probably did, because we said a lot. You know, we are just joking, making light of the situation. For example, I do know that there are people that have to have anal enemas. I'm gonna admit, I have had to have an anal enema before. It's gross. It's not fun. My friend Lawrence wasn't making fun of anyone that has to do that. It's just the process in and of itself. I know people who have had to have fecal transplants. I have vomited on myself multiple times. We all know it now from the last video.
Shit myself.
It's just about finding someone who is an adult, who's mature, who realizes that people get sick. And unfortunately, some people get sick and they stay sick. But they deserve all of the love and the compassion and understanding just as much as any normal or healthy person was. So I know this is also easier said than done, but don't be embarrassed about things like that. Like, Lawrence was making fun of me. He was making fun of the idea, but the fact of the matter is that that is the reality of some people's lives. That's the reality of my life sometimes. You know, and there are websites now that actually cater to people with chronic illnesses for dating. I think one is called Hinge, Hinge. And honestly, you don't have to use dating sites. It's just what I've been using, and it's the best way for me to meet people, because I do work during the week and I'm too exhausted to go out on weeknights. Anyways, we also recorded a lovely drunken newlyweds game. And I have included it in this video. If you guys are still here with me after all of this talking, thank you. This topic is a big topic, and I almost feel like there's still so much more that I could say on it, that I could share. I might make another video, maybe even. If you guys like this video, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And also don't forget to hit the notification bell, or else you won't know when I post every Sunday, Monday-ish. So, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for checking in. I will see you next time.
Get yourself fucked up.
I, like, have hiccups.
Exactly, that's where we are right
Alright, and my battery's, like, gonna die, so...
So let's go!
This is the 27 best
newlywed
game questions. And we're not gonna do all of them, I'm just gonna skip to the ones that I like the most.
We're not
Because
wedded?
my opinion matters the most.
I don't have a beer?
Get one. I have fucking hiccups, Lawrence. Like, I am stereotypical drunk.
Drunk.
Everyone consuming alcohol tonight
Do it in an irresponsible
over.
fashion. Drive all night fucking long, drunk as shit. Hit as many kids as you can. Those are the real point getters. Senior citizens, they don't count. They're only like 5 points. The kids, they move quick. They're like 1,000 points.
Everyone drinking here tonight on camera is over 21. That's
a
all
lie.
I wanted to
I'm a baby.
fucking say.
I'm a baby. She kidnapped me.
Is that what you're into? Baby play?
I'm like, you're wooden.
I'm having like the worst reflux, honestly. It's terrible.
Can we get you some? I feel like the camera, I'm not gonna lie, like the camera like opens me up for some reason.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
because like
I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. I'm not gonna give you any more information at all.
you did a porno.
When I was 19.
No way.
That's real.
It was on Pornhub?
Nope. A real porno by a real pornographic company.
Can you send me the video?
Nope. It's already on Pornhub. I've already found it.
Do you want me to keep that out of the video?
What's
No,
it called?
go
What's it
ahead,
called?
have fun.
Lawrence, for fun. I won't share it.
You won't find it.
I won't share
You
it.
will not find
I won't
it.
share it.
Friends with some of the actors and actresses who were involved. Good luck.
Okay,
Fucking porn
you
star,
guys
by
are
the way.
getting annoying.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
You're not.
I
You
am.
were. You were Johnny.
Where did you first kiss?
No, mine is so lame.
We were in my game room. Actually, it was funny because I wanted you to kiss me a lot earlier than my game room.
I didn't because
She wanted to kiss her right down there between the muscles of the buttons.
God, no.
Who says that?
I'm so
Grandpa?
sorry, Mom.
You're welcome.
I'm so sorry, Mom.
I'm in your house.
No, I'm trying to answer this question for real.
I am. I'm set.
Yeah, I'm gross.
Don't you want to have your fucking tongue down that throat?
Why didn't you kiss me? So all day I was like, if he kisses me, I'll let him kiss me. It's like totally cool.
She
This
was
is on our
some
sec-
girl
This is
bullshit
on our
right there.
second date.
She wasn't
Our
giving the
second date.
vibes of.
Whoa! You
Really?
didn't kiss her on the
I
first
wasn't.
date?
No,
No.
no, I don't kiss on the first date.
Yeah.
So I'm
Oh
glad
my
he didn't.
God.
I'm glad he didn't
Bitch, I
try.
don't kiss and.
All right, guys, we can't
Sorry.
use any of this video if you're just gonna yell over each other constantly. Like,
This is literally the best video you're gonna
Sorry.
get.
Apologize.
Alright, by the way, people
This is
who are
Lawrence's first
watching,
YouTube video.
we are drunk as shit.
both
This is
of-
not my
it's
first
both
Pornhub
of
video.
your-
I'm not drunk.
This
as
is my
shit.
first YouTube video though.
This guy's buzzed.
Sharon! Fucking love you.
Who the fuck is Sharon?
ASMR
Mom.
Glow. But also your mother.
ASMR Glow.
Never mind.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant my mom.
I know! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you!
No.
Got it.
My heart.
She's like French and English speaking and
She's
a gamer
also-
nerd and soft and subtle.
Fredericksburg.
Fredericksburg! None of this is airable.
Nobody's gonna understand that you yelling Fredericksburg. Nobody's gonna fucking understand that.
Fredericksburg is kind of like the last bit between the taint and the anus where it's not quite bad enough for you to leave, but you're kind of wondering if you should rethink your life decisions. That's Fredericksburg, you're welcome. Not
Okay, our
Sure.
first date.
Why not?
fucking Elton John. What the
Literally,
fuck,
our first
motherfucker?
date was
It's
we went
actually
to a
nice
park.
place. It's nice.
We went to a park. Okay, that was our first date.
wow.
And I was happy with it.
It was beautiful. Nature.
Damn.
Nature.
Alright, hold on, wait, really quick. Tell me your OkCupid, like,
And I brought wine.
taglines.
I brought wine, right?
I need a woman who doesn't want anything more than fucking picnic dates. I need that shit in
That's
my
really
life.
like, it's just crazy because like even my boss and my coworker were like, your
Just like
boyfriend
you.
needs to step it up.
No.
I was like, what? I really enjoy going on to the park. You know what
picnic
else?
date can be
Okay,
fun.
listen. The other thing that like really impressed me when we went on our park date is he was like, what can I get you to like snack on? And I was like, just sherbet, I guess. He got me like mango sherbet and like I
And
ate
pretzels
and I
and
ate-
wine.
Oh my god.
and I ate the entire thing and it was really sweet. Sorry,
And we got
we're
lit.
third wheeling you for a second.
We got lit.
Everyone.
Really sweet.
The way to a woman's vagina is through her stomach. Look at that line right there. Boom, right down
Even
there.
when she's chronically sick, it's
Yep,
her
it's
stomach.
the same way.
And
It
even
doesn't
if
matter.
she ain't Chipotle, bitches.
Wait, what? I am a Qdoba.
Girls love
I'm
fucking.
a, no,
Qdoba.
I'm a Qdoba.
Qdoba.
I'm a
Oh,
Qdoba.
wait. Tuesdays,
Wait,
half off. Buy
that
one
was-
burrito, get one half off.
Qdoba's, Moe's, and Chipotle. Go right
Yeah.
now.
I was the one that had said
Qdoba's,
Qdoba.
Moe's, and Chipotle.
Why aren't you ho-fiving me?
Ho-fiving me.
Why aren't you
First
ho-fiving
off,
me?
Whole five. All
Whole
fucking
five.
bad. Threesome whole five.
Alright, do you wanna,
to get away.
wanna try and answer these questions?
fly. Yes. Alright, real quick.
What was your first impression of your significant other?
Which one?
Excuse me.
It's
Your first impression of me, the one you're dating right now.
I thought you were chill. Till I thought like high maintenance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next one.
I have nothing to add here. I'm just gonna be like the silent third party.
Thanks.
Who would you say is the most unusual family member that you have met? Of mine, because I've never met any of your family.
Your Uncle Mark?
Okay. Why?
I don't know.
He's just unusual. You're unusual, Uncle Mark.
Yeah, carries a gun everywhere he goes. Anywhere he goes, he carries a gun. But he's a pretty chill dude.
Yeah.
So I respect
What is your significant other's most irritating habit?
road rage.
Really? Okay. For me, it's just when you stay up really late, even though we have obligations the next day.
Yeah. So, I'm not like...
So yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, I don't really feel like you'll ever, like, irritate me so much as I just intentionally irritate you.
So, I mean, I don't mind, but what is the most embarrassing thing you have done around your significant other?
You shat the bed.
I know that. I mean,
Everyone
I
needs
know
to know
that. Everyone knows
She
that.
shit
Stop.
5 times.
Okay, what's been embarrassing that you've done?
You have to answer that.
I fart a lot in front of you.
That's not embarrassing.
For
I mean,
real?
they stink real bad, but whom did your significant other last date before you met?
All of them?
His ex-wife. I did know her. I stalked her on Facebook. I basically met her.
It's nothing.
I felt
To
like I-
girls, she knows her
for a
social security
second,
number.
For a second, I felt
She
like I
knows
met
her
her.
zodiac sign. She knows her favorite food, her favorite color. Oh yeah.
She wasn't a bad person.
I didn't say she was a bad
I was
person.
a bad person.
If your significant other could wear one of your clothing items, what would it be?
Well, we know he's gonna go for your fucking panties because that's hot. Let him wrong. Look at that.
I go for your, like, 2-piece Victoria lingerie.
Nice.
I would wear your Deadpool hoodie that I got you. I'm
She had a
drunk.
stroke there.
I'm drunk.
She had a fucking stroke. I
would
wear your Deadpool. I would wear your Deadpool.
I would wear your Deadpool hoodie because I
I
got
don't have a hoodie.
I
It's
mean,
a sweatshirt.
sweat thing.
Sweat thing.
Who looks better in glasses? Me.
Me. You don't even wear glasses. You
I wear glasses.
Hobo hipster.
When
Treat these
I
with
edit.
extreme caution because without them, I'm gone. All right.
I wear glasses when I'm driving.
Wait, hold on, wait.
And when I edit.
No, God, come on, man. You gotta do like the full like.
Ew,
Like-
no
like,
one does
come
that.
on.
That's gross.
Do it,
Ew,
do it,
don't
do
do
it. Hit it,
that. No,
hit it,
that's gross.
hit it.
Thing. You look like a lizard. No, ew.
Your turn.
Everyone says I look. These hurt my eyeballs.
I'm sorry.
They're
He's
supposed
sexier
to.
in these. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna throw up in those.
It's okay. He's sexier.
No, he's
It's okay.
not. Fuck
Sorry.
you. Who usually wins an argument?
Neither of you. I've
This
seen.
is a
I've
stalemate.
fucking seen this.
It's a stalemate.
Me.
Fucking
Me.
nobody
Me.
wins.
Me.
Every argument that they get into, fucking nobody wins. Everybody loses, including the bystanders.
Yes.
We all lose. Everyone loses. She loses. He loses. I lose. Fucking everyone loses.
You've never been around when we.
No.
Really? Never.
Yeah.
At the same
Who
time.
would win an eating contest? Easy, you. Who's more emotional? Me. Who tends to finish eating their meal first? You. Who fell in love first? You.
Every guy does. That's true.
Every
That's
guy
not
does.
true.
Yeah, it's very true.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Every
Most
relaxing,
of the time.
every
I
relaxing
know.
relationship, every guy falls in love for us first. Now, if it doesn't
Why?
last,
Why?
because I'll be
Why?
very honest with you.
Why?
Because they want to reproduce.
Nope, because if the guy does not actually approve of the relationship, he won't put in the effort that the woman feels that she needs to feel secure in that relationship, so it won't continue.
Psychology.
It's psychology. So if the guy doesn't feel like he loves her first, he won't put in the effort that will make her want to fall in love with him.
That's my mating call.
That's why. You know the best part
Little
about being
child.
third wheel? I just get to be the antagonist here. I can just like antagonize both of y'all. You're like, fucking, what are you talking about?
Who is the bigger flirt?
Me.
You're definitely the bigger flirt.
Without a doubt. 100%.
But you're even a bigger flirt.
What?
Fuck you, you're
No, I'm not.
You're such a flirt.
No, I'm not. When have I ever flirted with you, sexy girl?
Always. Who's more likely to deal with a spider in the bath? Me. Yeah, you little bitch. If both of you were trapped on a desert island, who would be more likely to eat the other one to stay alive?
Both of y'all would eat the fuck out
That's
of
the
each other.
last question.
I would eat your legs, you jerk.
Don't lie. You eat that
Honestly,
booty
if you
until
like
you're fed.
if you got
The booty don't
sick
hold
and
up.
like I don't know, I'd just help you maybe like go to bed.
You help tenderize my meat.
I'd help tenderize your meat.
Tender little sausage rolls.
My mom watches the.
Like
Sorry,
she's
Mom.
like any of this is gonna go on your channel.
Oh,
None of it.
you'll just wait.
Lawrence, we're gonna kill ourselves if any of this goes on.
Oh, just wait.
For real, that's gonna be it. Like
I'll kill Reed.
I think we're done with
she's
this.
Skinny as fuck.
We're done with this video. Ow! Stop! Not in front of people!
She was about to like knock